Okay. All right, and we are live. Good evening out there in internet land. We are coming to you live from UIC Pavilion in Chicago, Illinois. Tonight is a double header. St. Louis versus the Windy City Rollers, Chicago, Illinois. I am Mobile Chernobyl.
And I am T-Rex. We are both of the Windy City Rollers. We're here to give you up-to-date stats on the bout tonight.
So our first matchup of this evening is second wind of Chicago versus the arch rival roller girls, Saint Lunachix. Tonight's roster for the Saint Lunachix: 00 Vendetta Vango, number 000 Morgan LaFatal, 1057 Sheer Powers, 2002 Molecular Mayhem, 213 Dirt Diggler, number 3 Sleazy E, number 33 Jamheiser Bush, number 1900 Cloak and Dragger, number 43 Art of Mischief, number 4C Pink Diamond, number 5 Chokehold Chanel, number 6 FU Grave Danger, number 6 AM Nikki Tricks, number 81 Spice Rack, number 811 Party Rocker, and 9mm The Ginger Assassin.
And real quick, for our Windy City Rollers second wind, we have Bethamphetamine at number 98, Bloody L 1134, Cruel Whip 16 ounces, Daft Spunk 5x5, Daunting 76, Iceberg at number 8, Jewel Be Sorry at 311, Carmageddon at 42, Legal Tenderizer at 55, Mo Vengeance 22, Miss Dr. Joseph L. Simonis at 65, PV FIFO Fum at 504, Poppy Spock at 47, Punk Rotten at 1977, Sassy Squatch at 10, Scarface at 0I, Spartacus at 300, T.S. Elliott at 434, Take You Down at 333, and Zoe Trocious at 27.
Sleazy E still stuck in the middle of the back of the pack, and she's out.
Mo is close behind her, though. Mo calls it off.
And there's everyone rushing for that line. Up next on this jam line for Saint Lunachix, that looks like Choke.
And she's going up against Bloody L for Windy City. Alright, L trying to get through on that inside line.
Oh, Choke stuck behind a 4-wall in the back.
L's got one more blocker to pass. And she is lead.
Choke still stuck in the back, getting hit out.
Tay takes her back a bit. And now she's got a battle of 4-wall of Windy City.
Oh, and L gets recycled to the back. Choke fighting her way. 2 more Windy City blockers to get around. Oh, she does a creepy octopus around Tay, then gets taken out. Choke recycled all the way to the back.
L gets out again. Racking up 5 points. And she makes it through again.
And Choke is out. She's got about half a track behind Bloody L.
L's coming through for another pass, and she calls it off. All right, Windy City is down by 2 blockers. Jewel Be Sorry is on the jam line.
We got Molecular Mayhem jamming for St. Lunachix.
Jewel will be getting some help, it looks like, from Punk Rotten and Legal Tenderizer. Punk Rotten, this is her first Windy City second win bout.
And Molecular Mayhem recycled to the back. She's got 2 blockers to face.
Getting through on the inside. But Jewel for Windy City second win takes the lead.
Arch rival right on her heels, though.
Jewel calls it off, but both did score some points on that one.
Yep, Saint Lunachix put their first point on the board with that jam. Oh, they got 3. I take that back.
That brings the score to second wind, 18. Saint Lunachix with 3. About 4 minutes into this bout.
Up on the line, Sleazy E's jamming again. And it looks like she's up against Simonis for the second wind.
Simonis battling a bit of a pack in the front. Taking the outside. Gets knocked down a bit.
Sleazy stuck in the back behind a 3 wall. Grave Danger's trying to make some holes and get her out.
Simonis is out for lead jammer.
Oh, Sleazy E tries to do a quick hopper on the outside line. Gets a track cut, and she's in the box. This is a power jam for Windy City.
Simonis trying to push her way through. Comes back to the infield, so not to cut.
Ooh, nice takeout by Party Rocker.
And she gets through on the inside. Now the penalties for this bout are only 30 seconds, so St. Louis has their jammer already in.
And she's fighting her way through that Windy City 4 wall.
Simonis coming around again, looking to score a few points.
Sleazy E's out. She's about a quarter track behind her.
Goes through on the outside and calls it.
And number 5, Chokehold Janelle, up on the jam line. Up against Mo Vengeance of the Windy City Rollers.
Second wind has 1 blocker in the box right now, but we still have 3 out on the track. We have Daunting, Legal Tenderizer, and Take You Down.
Little Jammer D going on out there.
A little bit of hesitation on the line, looking for the right path to go through the pack. Both seem to be a little stuck in that pack against that D.
Oh.
Ooh, Mo gets hit to the outside.
Oh, and Chokehold is out first for lead jam.
This might be a chance for Saint Lunachix to rack up some points. But Mo is out of the pack.
And Chokehold Janelle gets out for 4 points. And she calls it before Mo Vengeance hits the back of the pack.
We have Bloody L on the jam line for Windy City.
And jamming against her for Arch Rival will be Molecular Mayhem. To try to get her out. Oh, and they're not able to line back up for D in time, and Windy City gets right through.
Inside. Looks like St. Louis has their full pack back on the track.
And Mayhem is out. She's on her way around. She's about half a track behind the pack.
We do have a penalty that just got called. Looks like second wind's Phoebe is in the box. I believe for a back block.
And back up on the line to jam is Sleazy E. Looks like she's being assisted by Ginger Assassin, Vendetta Vango. Believe that's Morgan LaFatal.
Second wind down 1 blocker, but Jewel's going to try to push her way from the back up there. Taking that outside, and she makes it through.
Up, and that's Party Rocker. That's our 4th blocker out there for Saint Lunachix.
Jewel quickly making her way around the track to get back to that pack.
Oh, Sleazy E up that inside line, and she's out.
Jewel looked like she wanted to call it, but she hesitated, and now she called it. I do believe she picked up a couple points. Looks like she got 3 points on that one.
And our score now is Windy City 43 to Saint Lunachix 7. 20 minutes left in this half. Chokehold Chanel back on the line to jam.
Versus Miss Dr. Joseph L. Simonis. Joe just pushing her way through, trying to cause that no pack or out of play.
Choke stuck in the back. Grave danger trying to help her out.
Looks like Joe just got called on a forearm. So she will be in the box for 30 seconds. This will give Choke a chance to score some points.
She gets through, and then Windy City fights their way back to the front to hold her, and she is out. Lead jam, Arch rival.
Looks like Arch rival has a blocker in the box. Joe is standing as the jammer for second wind, ready to come back in.
Choke fighting her way through, and she's out. 5 points for Saint Lunachix.
And check.
Oh, yep, looks like Grave Danger is in the box, as well as, can't see her number from where we are sitting right now, but we'll get that to you as soon as we can. Molecular Mayhem back on the line jamming.
Looks like she's jamming against Bloody L. Pushes her way through.
And Grave Danger is standing. Molecular Mayhem, 2 more blockers to fight her way past.
And L gets through on that inside line with no problem at all.
Grave Danger back in the pack. And Mayhem is out.
L coming back through to score some points.
And Shira standing on her way back into the track.
And L calls it off after picking up some points for second wind.
So St. Lunachix back to full strength. We've got Vendetta Vango, Nikki Tricks, Morgan LaFatal, and Sleazy E jamming.
Looks like Sleazy E is going up against Mo Vengeance. Both teams have full packs going on this jam.
Little Jammer D going on.
Mo getting some help from Tay.
Sleazy E stuck in a 4-wall in the back.
Mo juking around the final St. Louis blocker at the front. Picks up lead jammer.
And St. Louis rushes back to help their jammer, but they got to get back up because here comes Mo Vengeance.
Mo sneaks her way through the middle. Picks up some points for second wind. Sleazy still stuck in the back there. Gets knocked down to the infield. Mo getting knocked to the infield as well.
That's a takeout by Vendetta Vango, recycling her to the back of the pack. Sleazy E, 1 more jammer to fight her way past.
Mo takes the inside, makes it through.
Oh, and Sleazy E hit to the inside.
On her. She gets hit to the inside again. Mo at the front, makes her way past the last blocker. Oh, but she picks up a cut. Mo's in the box for 30 seconds.
This is now a power jam for Sleazy E. Oh, Sleazy E going to the box. Oh.
Sleazy E will go to the box. Mo will be released, and Sleazy E will serve the rest of the time that Mo was supposed to send in the box. Mo back on the track.
Sleazy E in the box for a low block, and she's standing already.
Mo hit to the inside.
And that ends the jam. This will start as a power jam for Windy City.
Sleazy E is standing, though. I think she might just have a few seconds left.
Out on the track, we've got She-Ra Powers. I saw Ginger Assassin out there.
For second win, we have Poppy Spock in her first second win bout. Legal Tenderizer, Phoebe, and Punk Rotten. Windy City blockers holding back to allow Jewel to push the St. Louis blockers up.
Sleazy back on the track.
Jewel keeps her balance, picks up lead jammer.
Oh, Sleazy E sneaks her way around the outside, and she is out. Oh, and she's called on a cut. And she's on her way back to the box. Luckily, thanks to the new rule, she'll only be serving a 30-second penalty.
Ooh, Jewel also gets called on a cut, though. Both jammers in the penalty box for cuts. Sleazy E will be released right when Jewel gets to the box.
WCR sliding her way into that penalty box. And Sleazy E's back out.
Facing a block right away from Legal Tenderizer.
Oh.
Tries to take the inside, but she is found.
Ginger Assassin tries to make some holes for her. That doesn't work out. So now we're playing some passive offense, and Sleazy E is out.
Gets out past that 4 wall.
But WCR is back on the track already.
Pushing her way through, gets hit to the infield. And gets recycled all the way to the back. Picks up a cut call. I don't know if she saw those 2 blockers from St. Louis that went all the way to the back. She went in before them. She got called on a cut.
Oh, Susie with 2 more blockers to fight her way past. And she keeps pushing. Windy City stringing it.
We've got a clockwise on Punk Rotten.
And Sleazy is out. 5 points for her on this run.
Punk engaged the opposing jammer in the opposite direction. Therefore, she'll be in the box for 30 seconds.
All right. We've got Choco Chanel back on the line for Arch rival.
She will start as an unopposed jammer, but Jewel for second wind is standing.
And she'll have Morgan LaFatal and looks like Vendetta Vango on the line helping her out. We've got 1 blocker in the box for St. Louis.
And 1 in the box for Windy City as well. Choke easily makes it through on that inside line. She will pick up lead jammer. Jewel back in though. Takes that middle.
And she is right out. Can Choke get a few more points before she gets back around.
Trying to pick up as many points as she can. Ooh. She's got some problems.
Oh, she doesn't see Jewel coming through. And Jewel gets most of her points before Choke can call it.
Sassy Squash giving Choke some problems at the front of that pack.
And we got Molecular Mayhem lining up to jam. Helping her out will be Party Rocker, Ginger Assassin. Looks like Grave Danger. And Cloak and Dragger blocking for her.
And for second win, we have Simonis on the line. Full blocker packs for both teams. Simonis pushing her way through. Picks up lead jammer.
Mayhem fighting her way through. Getting stuck behind Legal Tenderizer.
Joe already coming around again to score some points. Joe uses Berg for a little blocking help, pushes her way through, and she is out again, picking up 5 points for Windy City.
Mayhem still stuck in the back. She gets hit to the infield. She has to come all the way back.
Joe planning her next pass through the pack, taking that inside again, picking up 5 more points.
Mayhem trying to fight her way through. Ginger Assassin trying to make some holes for her. Oh, she's got 2 more to beat.
Berg and Tenderizer on that St. Louis jammer.
Mayhem hit to the outside. She's recycled to the back once again, up against a 3 wall of Windy City.
Joe taking a bit of a beating from those St. Louis blockers. Getting recycled all the way back.
Mayhem hit to the outside once again. trying to avoid the cut, and she does, but she's got to come all the way back again.
Looks like Berg is to the box for 30 seconds. Not sure what the penalty was for.
Party Rocker trying to help Mayhem get out. Oh, and she tiptoes her way around Tay. Was almost out, and then
has to face another 2-wall.
Yep.
Second wind.
But she's out.
She is out. Joe looking to score a few more points. Stuck behind a 3-wall. Fancy footwork there, and she makes it out, calls it off.
Oh, and Mayhem picks up 2 points before Simonis can call it. Current score, second win 90 versus Arch Rival at 26. 9 minutes and 30 seconds left in this half. It looks like Arta Mischief on the line, jamming for Arch Rival.
And she will be going up against Bloody L. Bloody L pushing, trying to cause that out of play call. Gets around on the outside.
Arta Mischief still stuck in the back. And her blockers make some holes for her. She's got one left to get through. Iceberg, and she's out.
Bloody L coming around again. Ooh, bowling over those blockers. She will get a call on that. I believe it was a back block. She
Power
came in
jam.
pretty hard from the back, taking out a couple of their blockers.
Yep, Power Jam Arch Rival. Let's see if she can rack up some points on this one.
Arch Rival trying to hold back Dawn Ting for Windy City. Dawn gets out.
Arta Mischief trying to fight her way past Punkarat, and she does. She's out for 5 points.
It's a good stringing effort by Windy City, but they couldn't hold her for long.
St. Louis lining up for some passive offense, and they decide to play some O for her. And we're back to passive defense, trying to line up as
Elle
comes
in.
back on the track.
She gets hit out and taken all the way back to the jam line.
Oh, Arta Mischief finds her way around the inside, and she's out for 5 more points.
Elle looking to take the outside, cuts in. Has to push back one more blocker, and she's out.
Arta Mischief's going to try to score a couple more points before Elle gets around.
Elle only needs a little bit of space on that inside line, and she jumps the apex for another 4 points for Windy City. Busting out one of her signature moves. And the jam is called. Looks like it's 103 to 43.
Okay.
7 minutes left in the first half. Looks like we have
Looks like Mo Vengeance up against
Mo
Choco
Vengeance.
Chanel on the line.
Oh, Mo gets a track cut. She will be in the box for 30 seconds.
Power Jam St. Louis. Choke still fighting her way through the back up against a 3-wall of Windy City.
This will give Choke a chance to pick up lead.
And she's
she
out.
does. Choke for Saint Lunachix, lead jammer.
And she's through for 5.
But one of her blockers does go to the box.
Oh, that's Party Rocker going to the box.
Mo is out of the box as Windy City's jammer comes up on the pack, starts pushing through that 3-wall.
Chokehold trying to find her way through the pack. She gets hit to the outside. And Choke calls it. Party Rocker standing in the box, so she'll be coming out soon. Out on the track is Vendetta Vango and Morgan LaFado.
Looks like Jewel B. Sorry will be jamming for second wind.
Oh, and Grave Danger, that's that third blocker out there. And we've got Molecular Mayhem jamming for Saint Lunachix.
Saint Lunachix is down one blocker, but the blocker is standing in the box. Should be released shortly.
And Party Rockers back on the track.
Jewel gets hit to the outside. Has to go all the way to the back of the track. Pack. Jewel finds that outside path, picks up lead jammer.
Mayhem hit to the outside, and she's got to fight her way back through the pack again.
Jewel comes up the middle. Has to get past one more St. Louis blocker. They are stringing, though, to keep the pack intact. She makes it through.
Mayhem still trying to fight her way through on her initial pass.
Jewel coming up again.
Oh, and she squeezes through, and she is out. Molecular Mayhem finished her initial pass. She's
Jewel
about a
looking
half
to
track behind.
Pick up some points. Jewel calls it off before St. Louis can score any more points.
Current score, second win, 111 to Saint Lunachix 52. A little over 3.5 minutes left in this half. We've got Art of Mischief out on the line for Saint Lunachix.
Looks like Joe's taking the line for second wind again.
Been a pretty low penalty game so far this half.
Joe gets hit out. She's recycled to the back of the pack.
That was a nice takeout by She-Ra Powers. Oh, and another takeout by She-Ra and Cloak and drag her.
I do believe Joe just got called on a cut. She did. Looks like Joe and one of her fellow blockers will be heading to the box for second wind.
Power jam for Art of Mischief, and she's out. Lead jammer, Art of Mischief.
Looks like both packs are now down to 3 blockers each.
Dirt Diggler on her way to the box.
Windy City doing a fair job of stringing.
2 more to beat. And they got to let her go. Art of Mischief is out. 5 points, Saint Lunachix.
Looks like Legal Tenderizer is going to get a multiplayer block on that, sending her to the box, but Phoebe is in, and so is Simonis.
Art of Mischief jokes her way around Carmageddon for 5 more points.
Phoebe trying to play some O for jammer. Simonis trying to get through those last 2, and she makes it.
St. Louis is back at full strength. Art of Mischief trying to pick up a few more points. And she calls it.
Looks like Lunachix is trying to close that gap there between the scores. It's actually not much of a point difference.
Nope, that could be 1 power jam.
Right.
Well, maybe 2
Maybe
now
2
with the
now.
new rule set, yeah. Now that we're down. Yep, and we've got time for, it looks like, probably 1 more jam in this half. We've got Molecular Mayhem up against Mo Vengeance on the line.
Full packs for both teams. Looks like for blockers, for Windy City, we have Karma, Berg, Poppy Spock, and Punk Rotten. Mo gets through on the inside after a bit of a struggle. Windy City each cleaning out the inside of the track for her, the middle of it. She is facing a wall of St. Louis, though.
Molecular Mayhem is on her way back to the track. And She-Ra Powers on her way to the box.
Mo still trying to push her way through that 2 wall. 1 more left, and she makes it past.
Molecular Mayhem still working on that initial pass, trying to fight her way through.
Poppy will be going to the box for a multiplayer block.
Molecular Mayhem, 2 more to get past.
Shira Powers standing in the box, ready to get in and help her team out.
And Molecular Mayhem pushes her way past, and she is out.
Mo calls it off. We are at halftime. Halftime score, 119 to Saint Lunachix 64. Second wind in the lead.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we will see you for the second half.